So living the fasting lifestyle means fasting all the time, every day, getting back to your roots, fasting being the main focus of your life rather than food. And when I first started doing this, I screwed it up in the sense of just sort of fasting and refeeding whenever I kind of felt like it. Um, that causes a lot of issues because I mean, generally, sometimes hunger isn't the best indicator of when you should break a fast. Also, it's not the greatest way to develop your willpower because, I mean, sometimes we just have to push through certain experiences in order to get to the goal. So push through hunger or push through whatever, and you tend to if you're just refeeding or fasting whenever, then you tend to just break it if things get a little bit difficult. So the reason that I started planning was yeah, I was getting all these issues, so then I just started planning all the fasts. So for me, things are a little complicated because I get pretty lean, and I'm not trying to lose weight. I'm trying to heal a bunch of things. So what this means is a lot of my fasts are dry fasts. I also work a fair bit, so I have to work around that. Also, there's some issues with the refeeds themselves because I need to eat meat and I do react to meat. It can cause a lot of sleep issues when I do refeed. Also, time factors as well. So there's a lot of things to work around. But the way I suggest planning the fasting week is to plan it around the actual refeeds. So figure out when the refeeds are best and then plan it around that. So an example of mine is I refeed 3 to 4 days per week. So the three for sure, three are big refeeds. The fourth one is sometimes a smaller one during the week when I'm doing a 72 just to get me to sleep because a lot of the time I can't sleep on that second night of the 3 day 72 fast. Um, so so what it is I'll refeed on Saturday. Saturday for me was a logical choice because it gives you time to refeed. Gives me some time to just let the food digest, to let the reactions, you know, do what they have to do. Then I get to sleep and I can sleep in the next day. Fast Sunday, then fast all the way until Monday. So I'll do a 48. I work from home Monday, so it's fine. I'm not going anywhere that night, so I'm able to refeed. So I give it a good few hours to refeed on that night. Issue is that I will react on the Monday night, so I'll try to make the refeed a little bit earlier. And then I'm in the office Tuesday and Wednesday. Wednesday for me is a super busy day. I don't. It's like 14 to 16 hours or something. I'm away from home, so I don't get time to actually refeed or anything. So that's when I'll tend to do my 72. So from Monday night to Thursday night. Sometimes on the Wednesday night I'll still be in the office and doing stuff, and I'll have maybe 1,000 calorie fruit refeed, so a small refeed, just so I can actually sleep that night. Gets me through that day, and also yeah, I mean it won't interrupt the healing too much because I don't react to fruit at all, so that will happen. So then the other refeed is Thursday, and then I'll go do another 48 until the Saturday. So that's an example of how I plan mine. I do highly recommend planning it around the refeeds. If you've got extra body fat, it's probably not as necessary. Just fast as much as possible. But if you're lean like myself and you're trying to heal stuff, it may be necessary to plan it like that. Also, most of my refeeds most of my fasting is dry fasting. The only time I will do a water fast or a salt water fast, I should say, is when I'm in the office on, say, the second day or third day of a fast, because that's when the lack of energy hits me pretty hard, is on the second or third day of a dry fast. So I just don't really have an option. I drink the salt water. So yeah, plan them around your refeeds, and yeah, just live the fasting lifestyle. Get back to your roots. Fast every day, as much as you can, all the time. Cheers.